Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Wednesday night. And we do begin with breaking news. That headline: North Korea just a short time ago issuing its newest threat. It comes after President Trump warned North Korea against making any more threats, or the U.S. would unleash fire and fury unlike anything the world has ever seen.
The Pentagon can confirm that North Korea did launch a ballistic missile at about 10:45 Eastern Time.
Overnight, that dramatic escalation in tensions with North Korea.
And I will tell you this, if North Korea does anything in terms of even thinking about attack of anybody that we love or we represent or our allies or us, they can be very, very nervous. I'll tell you what, and they should be very nervous.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to my North Korea vlog. We're currently in Beijing, and the time is at the moment just before 9 o'clock in the morning, and in a few hours time we're going to be actually boarding our flight to North Korea from Beijing Airport, which I believe is like one of the only places like you can actually get a plane to North Korea. So we've only been in China for a day before this trip. We didn't sort of make it like an entire sort of holiday in China because, to be honest, we couldn't be asked. So soon we're going to be heading off to just a market not too far from our sort of what the hotel we're staying in, and that's where we're going to be picking up a bus which will be taking us to the airport. Right, let's go. Right, anyway, on the plane now.
I don't think so.
An hour and a half flight now to Pyongyang. Fun, sat in the middle. Also fun. We were playing music a minute ago and I've got quiet. So yeah, next stop Pyongyang. So of course when you landed the DPRK, there's sort of many things that you have to do, including filling out the declaration card, of course, all the stuff, the electronic equipment that you're bringing into the country, which they didn't really check when you go through security. So I declared that I had my camera on it, but they didn't really want to check my camera on my phone because they just wanted to know whether my camera had sort of actually connected to Wi-Fi or not. So for me, the whole security process was pretty light, and then afterwards you met up with your tour group, and then you headed out into the car park where the coach was sitting. They didn't really sort of waste any time on getting the tour started. They basically, as soon as we got there, they sort of introduced us to the sort of the customs and the rules of what we can and can't really do, even though we did have the briefing the day before. So the first place we visited was the Arc de Triomphe. I mean, Arc of Triumph, because, you know, they're totally different. So when we got to the top, there was actually music playing across the entire city. And you think that's strange? Watch this bit. So with no, 1 minute. No, I'm just doing it. Right. So currently, we're on the top of the Arc of Triumph, which is built in the 1980s, and bloody hell. The insane music being played. Jesus Christ. But you get some stunning views from up here. Like, see a lot of Pyongyang. Like, if I turn it, there is a football stadium, and that can house about 60,000 people. It's got an artificial pitch, which is very few like in the world have actual artificial pitches. Like even in England, none of the major stadiums have them. So surprising that, of course, North Korea of all countries have them. But you can see quite a few things, like, of course, in the background. There is, of course, like a famous hotel that, of course, it was actually never finished. So it's actually empty. It's like nothing's in there. It's like one of the biggest sort of like construction failures of North Korea. It's usually like all their economic crashes. They never actually finished them. But it's pretty cool up here. You can see also, if you just look right in the distance over there, I can zoom in over it. Like, that is the top of the Juche Tower, which will be going up at some point soon. So hopefully we'll get to see a bit more of Pyongyang from up there.
Construction dates and construction materials of these statues as well. And then the area we're going to drive into next.
Next stop was Kim Il-sung Square. So Kim Il-sung Square is just basically the very centre of Pyongyang. So currently we are in Kim Il-sung Square, which is of course the main sort of geographical centre of Pyongyang. It's pretty big, but it's got to be because of course all those sort of parades that you see, you know, the military parades and all those sort of celebrations, they're all done here. And very big. A lot of people. Well, when I say a lot of people, there are quite a few people about. A lot of people riding bikes. And then of course in the background you have the Juche Tower, which is the tallest tower in Beijing. Well, not Beijing, Pyongyang. Say, been in China for too long. And then of course we've got the Grand People's Study House behind us there, which will be going another day. So you'll see more of that. So we're now heading towards the bus. So many sort of like cool buildings about. Got all like little flags on it. So you've got like this one here. Got like the main part of the emblem on it. One behind me. Where is it? There. Has the main North Korean flag on it. It's getting quite dark at the moment, so I think we're all going to be heading back to the hotel soon. We actually haven't been to the hotel yet, so I can't exactly tell you what it's like just yet. We literally got an airport, Arc of Triumph, and that come here, so hopefully next stop will be either something to eat, because I'm starving, or the hotel, so we can check in, because I'm also quite knackered. Oh hey, coming to my crib. So, North Korea, MTV crib. Let's just start off with Sosan Hotel, North Korea.
Louis on the mat.
So, standard, 2-bed, single. Rock fucking hard. Right. TV, standard, flange. Let's see what this bad boy can run. Right. Anyway, next thing on the tour, of course, standard. It's the bathroom. Automatic shutting doors are an optional extra. Right. Come in. Definitely not. Your skid marks. Right. Standard bathroom. Check out the water. It's actually cleaner than it was earlier, which we should go. Toilet, bathroom, standard. Right. That's basically the end of the MTV cribs. It's now time for you to get out. How's it going? How's it going? Right.